Hello everybody, I am UMANNTO and today I will show you how I made the main part of my new Oriental house song Bedouin's Path. In this song I started with a sample from Yanali Akperov. He is a musician from Azerbaijan and the record is from I think 1982, and here I have the whole song and I think the sample was here. Yeah, and as you can hear, there is the sitar or guitar-like thing playing on the left and the strings on the right, and I only wanted the strings. So what I did is I took the right channel and put it on the left channel so that I only have the strings in mono, and then the sample is there. That's the first sample, and that's the second sample. And then there are two other little vocal samples in it, and if you put it together you get this. Yeah. What I did here is I have a fab filter to get rid of the low frequencies. I have X-Crackle from Waves to get rid of the crackling, noisy sounds because it's a very old record. I have the fab filter again to get rid of some annoying frequencies. I love the fab filter because you can instantly see what you are doing. You see the frequencies and you can see where frequencies are sticking out. Of course, always use your ears too. And then I have the Camel Fat plugin, which gives it this pumping sound, you know. At 1/4 it's pumping to get the groove. Then I have a filter I used later on, and another fab filter equalizer to get rid of another annoying or too intense frequencies. Then I think I put in a kick drum. That's a kick drum I already used in another project. It's made of two kicks, one for the high end and one for the low end. I like a nice bottom end at 60 Hertz. That's what I think sounds best at a club and in a car audio system. I always check it in my car. And here I got a fab filter to get rid of the very low frequencies below 20 Hertz. Here 18, and because these frequencies most of the speakers can't generate and you can't hear it. So if you get rid of these very low frequencies in the bass and in the kick, you get more power in the other frequencies. So that's a good trick. So, and then with the kick and the main sample, it sounds like that already. And then also a big part of that tune are the Oriental drums. These drums I picked up also from an old Oriental record. Sounded like that. Very noisy, very old. And I picked up, as you can see, sliced up little pieces and made that groove. What I did there is to get rid of the noise and limiter one knob fattener to make it fatter. Pressure is kind of a one knob pressure is kind of a compressor, and again after compression the noise started to rise again, so I put another noise plugin and then the fab filter. Get rid of the very low frequencies and very high frequencies, over 20,000 Hertz, and then a filter, and then another equalizer and a sidechain compressor to also make it pumping, and so that the Oriental drums always go down if the kick comes. So for the bass I use the Trilogy plugin which I like very much. There's very cool bass sounds in it. It's from Spectrasonics, it's a little bit old but still good. And then I needed to find the fitting bass line to the sample, and I have to admit I don't have these perfect musical ears. What I sometimes do is I use from Cubase the Vari audio plugin, click pitch and warp. I don't do that now because my computer will crash then, because it's a long sample. That's a problem sometimes. Yeah, and then if you have the notes there, or you can use a pitch plugin where you can see the notes of the sample and you can look, okay, these are the notes or this is the tune, and then you can find fitting notes, and I played that bass line. And what I did there is use the fab filter to get rid of the very low frequencies and to boost a little bit the high end of the bass. Then I used the Camel Fat plugin again to get it pumping, the volume, that grooving, and then the Exciter. Exciter is a very interesting plugin. What it does is, I think it makes a little bit of distortion in the high end, but just a little bit, that it gets a little bit crispy, the sound. I use it a little bit here in the high mids and the treble. And then sidechain compressor, so every time the kick comes, the bass goes down. I use the Cubase sidechain compressor, and as you can see it goes down about 4 dB, and I also use the C6 sidechain stereo compressor because, you know, a big problem in electronic music, in house music, is the kick and bass problem, that they get in each other's way. So I use that compressor also as a sidechain, so that every time when the kick comes, the frequencies of the Trilogy bass get compressed, so get reduced around 60 Hertz, because that's where the main frequencies of the kick are. And it goes down, I don't know, maybe around 8 dB. And if we put that all together, we already have a cool groove. We already have the main melody. Then of course I have some hi-hats and some claps. And some shakers. And a tambourine loop. Nothing very special, but I think the main groove comes with the sample and the Oriental drums, so I didn't go that crazy with the hi-hats and stuff. Yeah, and that's it, that's the main part. And then of course I did a whole arrangement. You can see it here with all the automation and things going on and the break. Yeah, that's it. If you want to listen to the whole song, It's gonna be available at February the 22nd on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, etc. Check it out. And if you're interested in more videos like that, please subscribe, hit the bell button, because I'm just getting started with my channel. There will be more videos like that in the future. I will show you how I make my beats, how I make my music. There will be music videos, of course, behind the scenes videos. So check it out, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you know other interesting making of videos of other artists or yourself, please put it in the comments too. Okay, that's it. Haut rein. Peace. See you.